Sam Bankman-Fried has landed in the US to face a litany of criminal charges tied to his role in the collapse of the crypto exchange FTX. Now, this comes as the SEC charges Alameda's Caroline Ellison and FTX's co-founder Gary Wang with fraud. Now, we understand that they have flipped and are cooperating. Let's get to our senior editor, Anna Irerra. She joins me now. We're just showing some images of his arrival in the US. What's the latest on his journey?
Yeah, so the biggest news, I guess, well, other than he's arrived in the U.S. and he didn't fight for extradition, is that his former friends, I would guess, and former business associates have flipped and they're going to cooperate with U.S. authorities, which is a big deal, clearly. And this is Caroline Ellison, who was a former CEO of Alameda Research, Sam Bankman-Fried's hedge fund, and Gary Wang, also a co-founder of Alameda, but most recently he was CTO of FTX. And so this is a big deal because obviously they will get reduced sentences, or the prosecutors will recommend reduced sentences if they cooperate. But it also means this adds pressure for SBF.
Now, when it comes to the associates who I mentioned had flipped, what do we know of the agreements that they've perhaps come up with, or the details of their plea?
Yeah, they've obviously they've pled guilty, and we obviously don't know exactly what they're going to say. But they've also been accused by the SEC and the CFTC, who've amended their previous FTX suits, and they've been accused of cooperating with SBF, and essentially in the case of Gary Wang, he's accused of creating sort of lines of code that would have allowed Alameda to get unlimited credit on FTX. And they're part of sort of the biggest charge here for everyone is that they were essentially using customer funds to trade and to cover up Alameda's bad debts.